back to BCG Geeks. We've took a month off mainly because we were trying to figure some shit out. But welcome back. I'm your co-host as always, Bobby Behar, and with me is
Jason Elliott, and it's my birthday today.
Yay! We won't say how old he is. But anywhere from like 25 to 35. I don't know.
Yeah.
Black don't crack.
Yeah.
So we've been away for a while. A lot of shit has happened.
A lot of news.
Like we're not even like gonna be able to cover the wrestling and half of the movie stuff that we have on the board.
No, and there's a lot of good stuff out there that you guys have been reading on other sites and stuff like that. But yeah, I mean, it's just been a lot of great stuff.
Yeah. So let's jump into movies. Aquaman 2. I mean, Aquaman has surpassed pretty much every other DC movie.
Even some of the Marvel movies,
Some of the Marvel movies, yeah. So now we're getting Aquaman 2. James Wan has said that he will come on as long as the script is good, which...
And there's a spinoff coming, too, like a horror spinoff.
Yeah, The Trench. Yeah. He's going to do The Trench, which, if you watch the movie, which I'm sure everyone you have, that scene was absolutely mind-blowing. Let's see here. Black Widow finally has a release date, February... I'm sorry, production date. It's going to start shooting in February, and it's going to be PG-13.
Yeah, I don't think with a character like that they're going to go full R. And now, is it a prequel or
prequel?
Okay,
it will be a prequel.
I think it should be, R. I mean, come on, dude, take a chance.
I mean, a hard spy thriller. But I mean, look at Mission Impossible, look at Bond. You can do a hardcore spy thriller and not be R.
Yeah, that's true.
We do have the first trailer for Hobbs and Shaw, the first of the Fast and Furious spinoffs.
Looks very fun.
It looks funny. It's gonna be a fun movie. Yeah. Which, when you have Statham and Dwayne Johnson together, The Rock, they have really good chemistry. It'll be funny. Of
course, The Rock is franchise Viagra. I mean, he helped resurrect that franchise. Looked dead in the water after, what, it was Tokyo Drift?
Yeah.
And then, well, actually, no. The Fast and Furious stuff, Worth one was actually a step, kind of like a turn in the right direction.
There was a turn, but it was all right. It wasn't, but yeah.
But you could see where they were going to it. And then when he comes on, I mean, he just really reinvigorated Journey to the Center of the Earth. Brendan Fraser, made some good money. Then when he took it over, came in and, made some great money. Yeah, Jumanji. Oh, boy.
Yeah. So, it looks really funny. And they've also said that they will have a female-led Fast and Furious squad. So.
Oh, yeah.
It'll be cool. Rocket Man, the trailer finally came out. Taron Egerton?
Yeah. Eggsy from The Kingsman.
Yeah, looks absolutely fantastic.
I'm just hoping that it doesn't follow what Bohemian Rhapsody did and rewrite, a lot of the
Elton John has said he's going to be is honest with the movie.
Okay, good.
No, they're not shying away from the fact that, Elton John is an openly gay man. They haven't shied away from that at all.
No, they shouldn't. I mean, that's part of his life.
Rob Stark plays his lover / manager.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So, it looks amazing.
Yeah, Kit Harington, yeah.
Yeah, and it's going to be...
who you kind of look like.
Thank you. It'll be a mixture of, like... biopic / dance movie.
Like rock opera?
Exactly. Which, I mean, it's Elton John. Is there any other way you can have his story
And his pop figurine is awesome, by the way.
I gotta get it.
And I did get
I have turned someone into a pop fanatic. Go me. I love your Rick James. I love your Rick James.
The Rick James. You know what? I found another one.
Did you really?
Actually, not too far from here.
Did you really? Which one?
Yeah, the one on 34th Street.
I
started to get it for you, and I was like... but is he gonna turn around and flip this and but
no, I don't flip gifts.
Okay, but
if you can find Elton John, I'll take Elton.
It was at one near my job. I'll have to go back and see if they have one.
Yeah, the movie looks absolutely insane. We have a shooting start date for Space Jam 2 with LeBron James starting this summer. And
the picture's already shown him in the jersey, and it's the same as the Michael Jordan.
Really?
Yeah.
I mean, you kind of have to. There is 24 Jump Street that they're going to do. They've scrapped the whole 24 Jump Street Men in Black.
I didn't really think that would have worked.
No, it wouldn't have, but I
would have loved to have seen it, though.
Oh, I'm interested to see what they would have done with it.
Yeah.
But I was watching a scene, clip from 22 Jump Street where Jonah Hill slept with Ice Cube's daughter.
Yeah.
That scene is so damn funny. Holy shit. Captain Marvel comes out next month.
March, man.
March. It's going to be PG-13. It's going to be a mixture of Guardians of the Galaxy and The Winter Soldier. It's getting great pre-screening reviews.
But it's also getting some negative reviews based on what Brie Larson said about white men. And the thing is, and the nerds took it to heart. And basically what she was saying is that she wants to have diversity on movie sets, more diversity on movie sets, including women, women of color, and people of color.
Yeah.
And women and people of color in the press junkets.
Yeah.
And that's not really all she was saying. She wasn't being derogatory towards her own race.
No.
But
well, like literally everything you just said, I'm like, yeah, there should be.
Yeah, I mean, should be. I mean, but you know, the thing is, so many people take stuff to heart, and you know, I wouldn't be surprised if she quits Twitter. Well, but I don't think she's really that type to quit, because she seems like a very strong person. So.
Honestly, you know, if you have a problem with what she said, just fucking grow up.
Yeah, or just stop, or don't support her. You know,
or just don't.
Or just fuck off.
Yeah, exactly. Thank you. Just fuck off. Goddamn. But it looks amazing. You have a lot of people that were like bashing Black Panther and The Last Jedi, bashing this one, kind of for the same reason. Like, oh no, it's like political correctness. Like, no, you have.
Yeah, and you know, people saying that like it's Black Panther was like only an average movie and it's boring. I mean, I've gotten that a lot in like the Marvel groups on Facebook and a lot of the movie groups.
I'm literally considering dropping a lot of the groups I'm on Facebook because of the comment section.
Yeah, but I don't let that, it's like this. Follow Ben Affleck's, his thought process on the nerds in Ben Silent Strike Back.
True.
The most sad, pathetic little bastards, over underweight guys.
It's true. It's very true.
So, I mean, the thing is, the comments don't bother me. I mean, they kind of disappoint me, but it's like I disagree with like maybe 80% of the stuff that I read. But it's just like this. It's just nothing but people's opinions. Everybody, has got one like an asshole. So.
I know. Doctor Strange, Robert Cargill is coming back for part 2. So yes. he did a
formerly
great job.
Of AICN, Massa Worm.
Yeah, he did a great job on the first one.
Yes.
I can see. I think I got to interview him like briefly, like not on camera, just like talk to me. He's like he wants to do Nightmare, I think, next.
Oh, good. Yeah, I got to talk to him at Comic Palooza. Mm-hmm. It was before Strange came out, and he was telling me, I'm in talks.
He was here before and after Strange came out.
He was. I didn't get a chance to see him though. That was when we interviewed Ruth.
He wasn't here when Ruth was here.
And I think it's like the year before.
Year or two before, yeah.
It was 16 maybe. Yeah, and I never got to see him because I remember Michael. That was when we interviewed Michael Biehn, right?
Yes.
Yeah, and I never got to see him. I was looking for him.
Yeah, I got a Doctor Strange annual from like 1977, signed by him and Bernie Wrightson.
Wow.
Yeah, it was awesome. Like the one book I got from Bernie was like a Doctor Strange because he did the cover.
Okay.
And it was so cool. Morbius, Jared Leto's Spidey spinoff is set for 2020.
You know what? He's a good Morbius.
He's a good Morbius.
Get long black hair.
Yep. His Joker has been canceled, which we kind of saw that coming.
So basically, they're going to replace him if they ever do like a Suicide Squad 2. So Affleck is out.
Affleck's out.
Leto's out. Maybe Cavill too.
Cavill might be out.
Well, they're saying that Michael B. Jordan could be coming in as like a different Earth Superman.
Calvin Ellis. Which I love Michael B. Jordan because he's like, I don't have to be Clark Kent, I'll be Calvin Ellis.
And why do they always need a Clark Kent?
But I just like the fact that Michael B. Jordan is such a geek that he's like, he knows his different Supermen.
Yeah, and he's like a Naruto fan. Uh-huh. He's an anime fan.
I mean, the Killmonger suit was based off Vegeta. Like he wanted to be based off Vegeta, which you gotta love that. So that's pretty much they're kind of redoing a bunch. Suicide Squad 2 will be done by James Gunn and produced by Zack Snyder.
Okay.
So Snyder is,
he's still around. He's probably not going to direct any or write any.
No, but he's going to produce it. And
so I guess he's being like the Kevin Feige?
Pretty much.
Okay.
Which, you know what? I'm fine with that. Like, they need someone to, like, kind of
steer the ship.
Steer it. And James Wan said that when he did Aquaman, he went to Snyder, not Whedon.
Good.
And that's why when you see the Aquaman that we saw, it's Snyder's Aquaman, not Whedon's.
Okay.
Because there's I actually talked to James about this, a buddy of ours. I watched this I read this really cool Instagram post about the fact that Snyder's females and like when Snyder did Wonder Woman, she was really strong, powerful. Patty Jenkins really strong, powerful. Whedon's Wonder Woman like over sexualized. Black Widow was like, when the Russos and Favre took over with her, powerful, badass.
Yeah.
Whedon kind of made her
a sex object. Yeah.
And Whedon just kind of took that away.
But you know what? It's like this. It's so funny that you say that because Buffy was so.
And that's what James. We said that Whedon, like TV Whedon and movie Whedon, are two different things.
Yeah.
Like Buffy's a badass. Serenity had badass female characters. Like they're all strong and powerful. And then he gets to the movies and.
But you know what? He did make River a badass in Serenity. Remember when she's in that scene in the bar?
That is true. I mean, he makes them have great fight scenes.
But also, you know, they're all half naked.
Exactly.
Titties hanging out.
Exactly. And you're like, what the hell? Let's see. Ghostbusters 3 is set for July 2020. 2020 is going to be a big year.
Yeah, you know what? They said that this is going to be a love letter to fans. Mm-hmm. You know, but let's hope it's not. I want it to be more Last Jedi than Force Awakens. Because Force Awakens, while it was a good movie, it did a retread of Star Wars.
And Last Jedi was a completely new...
Yeah, and I see why they did that with Force Awakens, because you kind of had to erase that sour taste that a lot of people had about the prequels.
And you had to like get a whole new generation back in. So I understood.
Or introducing.
Yeah, exactly. Like, Abrams knows what he's doing. I trust Abrams.
Yeah, and he's directing the third one, so...
Exactly.
And they said we're going to get a trailer probably soon. Summer, maybe.
I've heard it's going to be attached to Avengers.
Yeah, Endgame. And, you know, they said we're going to get a title, too. So.
Well, they wrapped production, what, like a week or two ago? So.
Yeah, they did, because they had the pictures online of them hugging each other.
Exactly.
And whatnot.
So that's it for that trilogy. Birds of Prey and Gotham City Sirens are planning a crossover movie, which would be... You kind of have to. I mean, we've been seeing pictures of, like, Black Canary and Huntress, and I'm digging...
And a lot of their characters intersect.
Mm-hmm. Well, yeah, because they're, like, Birds of Prey and the Sirens are... Yeah.
And if you remember the TV show, I think Joker was there, too, right?
Joker wasn't...
Was he mentioned?
He was mentioned, because that's why...
Of course, Barbara.
Barbara was in the wheelchair.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that'll be interesting.
But I think that they were kind of setting it up, and I talked to, what's her name? The one who played Black Canary, Ashley something. And I met her at Comic-Con, and she told me about some of the things that they were kicking around for season 2, where they were going to eventually introduce Joker.
Really?
Yeah, or kind of allude to him coming, and then build it up, and then boom, there he is.
Well... And we'll get to TV, and we'll get to Gotham in a bit, but Gotham's been really good, and we've been seeing some leaked pictures of Monahan as Joker.
Yeah, and Batman, too.
I haven't seen pictures of Batman.
Well, you know, at the TCA press event, they showed footage. Yeah.
Okay.
So I think what they're going to do is, with Batman, and we'll talk more about this.
We'll get on the TV shows. What else do we have? Ben Affleck is done. Dune. Okay, well, let's talk about Ben Affleck being done. That I know that...
The two movies failed him.
They really did. I mean, I love the movies.
You know what the thing is? I give Batman, Superman like a 6 to 7 out of 10. Justice League, you know, same thing. Even though I like parts of it.
Right. I liked the Batman in BVS a million times more than the Batman we saw.
And you know the thing is, I was telling somebody, like, when they introduce him, it's almost like something out of a horror movie. You know, like when he's moving so fast.
Yeah, exactly.
And I was like, man, that's you know, it just reminded me, like, you know, Batman being that myth, that monster. You know, people saying, oh, he's a monster, he's a man, he's a bat. And I'm like, man, I was getting excited for it. And he was the best thing about that movie. You know, because it's an older, wearier Batman who's been doing it a while. And, you know, Justice League just really failed him, and he was supposed to die, actually.
Well,
eventually,
like, Snyder's plan was that after it was going to be BVS, Justice League Darkseid, then he'd die at the end of Darkseid, and someone else would take the mantle up. Yeah. Which would make sense. Yeah. So, whatever. Dune has everyone in Hollywood in it.
Yeah, and they've been making memes. I mean, Jason Momoa has been signed on. I mean, the guy who plays, he's in Ant-Man and Wasp. He was the foreigner in Ant-Man and Wasp. I can't remember his name, but he's also been the magician on Flash.
Yes, yeah.
And he's cast in it.
He's on it.
I think
Brolin's in it.
What's her name? Lenny Kravitz's daughter, Zoe Kravitz.
Zoe Kravitz is in it. Yeah.
Oh boy! And you know the thing is, that was the first time I'd ever seen Patrick Stewart in the original version.
Really? Yeah,
that was the first time, '84. Because I remember, I was obsessed with that movie when I was a kid, and it just looks so interesting to me.
I have never seen Dune.
I have it on Blu-ray, dude. I'll let you borrow it.
I've never seen Dune.
And the thing is, I was so obsessed with that movie, and I remember when we got the Sci-Fi Channel. Yeah. They used to show like the long version.
Really?
Yeah, and so like the thing is, like Kyle MacLachlan, that's how I knew who he was. It was because Dune would play on the cable channels quite often. That was the first time I'd ever seen him and Patrick Stewart and everything, and it kind of like, you know, exposed me to David Lynch and how weird he can be. Yeah. Now, the '84 original did not do well.
It did not.
And they kind of rectified that with the Children of Dune, miniseries on Sci-Fi.
Okay.
Which James McAvoy was in.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh.
And that introduced me to him. And, this one here, I think they're trying to right the wrongs that the 84 version.
Well, and they have more money.
Yeah.
That.
Yeah. More money, more star power.
Exactly.
And I think that they're gonna look at this and go, okay, well, you know what, let's not, because it was overwritten, it was way too long.
Yeah. I think
so. You got to condense it. And the thing is,
or
if
make
you
it,
want to,
make it a trilogy.
Yeah, that's what I was about to say. Because that book, I read the book in 9th grade.
Really?
And that book it's like it almost.
Gotcha. Well, yeah, and
it's thick. Yeah. So you can make a trilogy out of it because Frank Herbert wrote more novels.
Really?
Yeah, he wrote more novels because The Children of Dune is based on that. That miniseries is based on that.
Oh, gotcha.
And then you have the House of Atreides and all this kind of stuff.
So you can make it its own
franchise. Yeah. And if you want to, you can slip on the TV because there were several video games that were based on books and several video games that were on their own thing.
Yeah, that's what they're doing with the Dark Tower.
Yeah, and they said the TV shows are back on for Dark Tower.
Yeah, and same with Lord of the Rings. Oh, that's gonna be huge. Zombieland 2, we got a poster. We've been waiting for this for forever. So,
yeah. And Bill Murray's coming back along with Dan Aykroyd. So I'm eager to see how Bill Murray comes back.
I think he's coming back as a zombie, and Dan Aykroyd's taking care of him. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. We got an Us trailer at the Super Bowl, and put 5 on it has never been heard. I've never heard a more spookier version of a rap song.
And then they had an orchestra version.
Yeah.
And I'm like,
okay. Jordan Peele. We're gonna get to him on TV too, but
with Twilight Zone,
Jordan Peele is on a tear right now.
Yeah, and I'm hoping that his Twilight Zone doesn't fall in the same trap that the 2002 version did.
No, well, did you watch the trailer? The full?
I did.
I don't think he's going to fall in that because I think he's creating this universe where each episode is connected as a much more...
Kind of like Black Mirror, almost.
A lot like Black Mirror, yeah. So that'll be interesting.
Still haven't seen that movie, though.
Neither have I. We're getting a Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle Batman movie on Netflix based off
the best-selling and high-quality 2 miniseries.
Yeah, and we're getting part 3 this spring. Which, who is it? James Tinian?
Tyron? Tinian or something like that. Tinian the
and
Fourth.
J.H. Williams? Yeah. That crossover was insane. You were like, how is this going to work? And
seeing Batman eat pizza and smiling and all that kind of stuff.
Yeah, and you have Damien and you have Ra's al Ghul and the Shredder teaming up. It was such a great, fantastic...
If you have the means, go to your local comic book store and buy it.
Get him. And that's the one thing I really regret at not meeting J.H. Williams at Comic-Con. He was there, but he had a huge ass line. I didn't want to interrupt it. Yeah. Aladdin, we got the trailer for it, and here's the thing.
They promised that Will Smith was going to be blue,
and we got a blue Will Smith. We got a blue genie. Here's the thing, and here's where people need to pull themselves out. This isn't Robin Williams.
No, it's not. But he left a lasting legacy,
and that's the thing. It's like Jumanji. You are stepping into a role that cannot. It'd be like redoing Good Morning Vietnam.
Oh.
Yeah, exactly.
Because nobody can really match that dude's charisma.
You can't. You can't. No matter who you are, you can't match it.
Robin Williams was a tour de force, even in a lot of the movies that like Dead Poets Society.
Dead Poets Society. Patch Adams.
1 Hour Photo was it?
Oh, 1 Hour Photo was. He was. Insomnia.
Yeah.
Fucking creepy. But he was just an amazing actor. He just was.
And I don't think he got. I think he was underrated in the dramatic department because there was a movie that I saw when I was a kid. Him and Marita Conchita Alonso, they both play immigrants.
Yeah.
He's a Russian immigrant, she's a Spanish immigrant, and they fall in love. And that was the first time I'd ever seen him do dramatic roles.
You know, him and John Ritter do not get the credit they get for drama.
No.
Ritter and Buffy was amazing. And John Ritter in Law & Order SVU.
Yeah.
Was an amazing episode.
And I like seeing him play an antagonist, too, when he was in Bride of Chucky. He played Katherine Heigl. He played Katherine Heigl's cop father.
Shit, that's right.
And he was trying to keep her away from Nick Stabile. And, she...
Ritter...
And he gets killed.
Ritter was a great actor.
R.I.P. Gone too soon.
But, he died the same way that Mike Ringo died. He had a
little heart,
the heart, problem.
And they misdiagnosed him, by the way.
Did they really?
I read an article on it.
But we get the Aladdin. I'm not angry with the way that he looks. What bothers me is the fact that Will Smith has this thing, kind of like
a shtick.
It's ever since Hitch.
Oh hell no! Something like that. Yeah, well, he's had that for a while. Like
he has
Independence Day, maybe even Fresh Prince.
Yeah, it's a Fresh Prince thing where like when he wants to act, Ali, a Concussion. What's the one where it was his first big movie role? 6 Degrees of Separation.
Yeah.
When he wants to be.
And J.J. Abrams was in that movie.
Was he really?
Yeah.
Huh. He is an amazing actor.
Yeah.
But there are times
kind of falls back on old habits.
He does, and that's what's happening here. And I'm like, I hope it's not just Hitch Disney style.
Yeah, me too. I mean, the thing is, let's reserve judgment because all we saw was a teaser.
Exactly. I'm not going to say anything. It looks awesome. I mean, everything else looks great. Yeah. So, and everyone like CGI. I'm like, it's a first trailer.
And let's there's some news that I want to cover. Chris Hemsworth has now been cast to play Hulk Hogan.
Yes.
And I think that's brilliant casting because if you've seen him, how big he gets for Thor.
Yeah.
So he can feasibly get the the physicality.
24-inch pythons.
Yeah. Now let's just see. He can do. I think he can do Hogan. He's got the charisma.
Oh yeah.
To do it. You're gonna have a hell of a time casting wrestlers who, intersect.
Black Manta. That actor wants to be Booker T.
But see, because the Bash to the Beach incident, so you never know what happened behind the scenes. And I never even got to question Tony Schiavone about that when I met him. But who are they going to cast as Macho Man? They said Chris Evans. That would be cool. that would be cool to cast Chris Evans as Macho Man.
Okay.
Then you got Brutus the Barber Beefcake.
Yes.
Okay, you got
Andre the Giant.
And that's going to be a huge. I said Brad Garrett.
But I think Brad's too old.
Brad? Well,
Brad Garrett's too old.
Well, but just remember,
Andre was old.
Yeah,
but
to
put on that much.
Well, here's what they can do: padding.
True, you do a lot of padding.
And the thing is, Andre was at the tail end of his career when he did the match with Hogan at WrestleMania 3. Terrible pain.
Yeah,
and you got Bobby Heenan, you got Vern Gagne, you got
Ultimate
a lot
Warrior.
of. Oh boy, maybe Bradley Cooper.
I could see Bradley Cooper being Ultimate Warrior.
Yeah, Ultimate. There was another guy I had in my head for Ultimate Warrior, and then Roddy Piper. I always thought Mark Wahlberg.
Oh, that'd be a perfect casting.
Yeah, Mark Wahlberg is Roddy Piper.
Well, yeah, Roddy Piper, Hacksaw Jim Duggan.
Because that was his first opponent in the WWE when he came back in 78, 77, 78.
You had you had the Bushwhackers. You had the Legion of Doom, Boss Man,
Yokozuna, Mr. Fuji.
Yep.
And you got all these people that you got to cast.
That's just WWF.
And in WCW.
You had what was it?
Sting, the Giant.
Yep.
Again, so now you got to get two big ass guys.
Yeah. Razor Ramon.
Oh yeah.
Razor Ramon.
Yeah. Kurt Hennig.
Yep.
I think Dolph Ziggler would make an excellent Kurt Hennig. He looks like him, flops like him, wrestles like him.
Yeah, that's the thing. Like there are Kevin Nash. You have Disco Inferno.
Yeah, he'll be a background player. You got Brett.
Because
remember, he and Brett were supposed to face each other at SummerSlam '93, and there was a huge
Shawn Michaels.
Oh yeah, when he came back to WWE.
You got so many people in this movie that you have to cast,
and it's going to be hard.
It's going to be very hard.
And the thing is, they said they're not going to focus on the more salacious elements. But the thing is, if you're going to do this right,
I want to see the salacious.
Hogan was not a saint.
No.
Let's get that. As the Gawker lawsuit told us, the whole thing with the racist stuff, they have to cover that because that's an important part of his life. And the thing is, you're going to see, the marriage, the Hogan Knows Best, his marriage imploding.
I don't think we'll see that. I think this will be set in the 80s.
I think it's going to be set in the 80s, possibly up till maybe 93.
Yeah.
I would make two movies out of it.
Oh, yeah. Hell yeah. You got those casts, do it back to back. Master of the Universe gets a release date, but I didn't put it down because I don't even know if it's going to go through.
Yeah, I was about to say, let's see if it happens.
Let's see if it happens first. Spawn, Todd McFarlane said that what Greg Nicotero has done with Spawn is absolutely mind-blowing.
We'll see, Greg Nicotero is just an awesome
he's amazing. He almost did Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3. Huh. Yeah. But what he does with, Decay and the zombies, that's what Spawn looks like.
He learned from Tom Savini.
Yeah.
So, he was basically his mentee. So.
Yeah. So that's going to be amazing. Bumblebee is the reboot of Transformers, which I still have to watch.
Yeah, you must watch.
I know.
That first 10 minutes is gonna blow your mind.
Okay, I've heard it's amazing. I know it's gonna be great. We're getting a New Mutants is being released on Hulu in September.
So no theatrical?
No theatrical.
Oh wow.
That's how bad it was.
Is the movie just bad, or is it just that like they just?
I've heard it's just bad. I heard they didn't. I heard that from what I've read, they had a really good movie, a really good premise, and then they went back to change it because of the Marvel merger, and then they didn't know where they were going with it. They added a new mutant, added new scenes, and it just kind of unraveled.
Well, they said they wanted to play up the horror elements.
Yeah,
but to me, you can play. You don't have to have.
You have
like,
the Demon
horror.
Bear.
Yeah.
You have the Demon Bear storyline, which is a perfect storyline to just.
You don't have to, just add more horror to it. I mean, you can just.
I don't know, but apparently, and it's in September on a Monday.
Yeah, I heard that too. Probably Labor Day.
Yeah. So I mean,
so they want to forget about that movie.
Exactly. Boom.
Trash.
So, and we'll get into Hulu in a bit. Okay, so that's movies.
A lot of movies.
A lot of movies. TV. All right. So, have you watched Umbrella Academy?
I've watched it all.
Oh my God.
And Gerard Way has got to be doing cartwheels right now.
No shit. Now, I did read an interview with him and the showrunner, and they used books 1 and 2 for this.
I've read a little bit of it, and I'm kind of kicking myself, and I was kicking myself back then that I didn't pick that book up.
Yeah, same
I heard
here.
How excellent it is.
Yeah. Way has said that he has 7 books planned.
Because I know a lot of them have been delayed.
Yeah.
Too.
So I downloaded. They had someone put a playlist together of all the songs from one of the
pure
best.
80s.
Oh, pure 80s. This soundtrack is absolutely phenomenal.
It's in vein with Guardians and another TV show that used a lot of 80s. Man, I can't even think of the show right now that does it, but I watch it too. Oh, Deadly Class.
I need to watch that.
Oh boy,
is it good?
Marcus Wadsworth and I, who the guy, he's the lead character on the show.
Okay.
He and I trained under the same acting teacher here in the Heights.
Really?
Yeah.
That's cool.
And he has a Brandon Lee quality to him. You'll know what I'm talking about.
Okay.
The way that he enunciates words in his delivery.
Gotcha. So, but
it kind of looks like him too.
The Umbrella Academy it is absolutely insane. Klaus was my Klaus and who was the other with the knives? Oh, 5 was amazing. Diego. Yeah. I love Diego. There was a really great thing on Twitter, like how Diego acts with Klaus. Like, it's okay with everyone else. Fuck you, fuck you, fuck you, fuck you.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh my God. Like, it's true. Like, Diego, resents everyone almost. Or just, has disdain.
But he knows that Klaus, he's trying to help him.
And I love Klaus when he's with his brother Ben. And it's just so...
And the thing is, I was, wondering, who is that? Who is that? I'm like, oh, after, watching, I'm like, duh, it's fucking Ben. Because they never get to how he died in the comics. And I don't think you ever see him. You see, maybe glimpses of him.
But did they say how they just say that he died horribly in a battle.
And the thing is, you get to see what his powers are. He has a monster inside of him.
Yeah.
So...
I just like the fact, I'm so sorry you died horribly. I'm so sorry. Also, quick shout out to Mary J. Blige, who does a really good job. Now, I will say, the one thing that you could tell, or that she always would do this with her hands.
Yeah.
Because I don't think she knew what to do with them.
Yeah.
But she was so good in her role.
Yeah, and just like the first single that she brought out, Mary J. Blige is something special.
She was great. And she did her stunts. She went balls to the wall with it, and it shows.
That's a 47-year-old woman too.
I know, and she did an amazing job.
And Cameron Britton from Mindhunters, always great.
Which one
He's the big guy. He was.
Wait, the assassin or Luther?
He was the assassin.
Oh, he was brilliant.
Yeah,
he was absolutely brilliant.
I mean, he's always stealing scenes, and in this one, and you know what? He's just a guy who really wants to be loved. That's true, and which is why he kind of takes up with her.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. CW has ordered Lost Boys and Nancy Drew to pilot. Batwoman is getting. You're gonna get a full series.
Tyler Posey's in the Lost Boys.
Is she?
Got cast.
Why does that name sound familiar?
Teen Wolf.
Oh, there we go. Yeah.
T-Po.
Batwoman. We've got what? God, we've got the entire cast, and I can't think of who all's in it. But it sounds amazing. However, next year will be the last season for possibly Arrow, Legends, maybe Supergirl.
They're combining. I heard Supergirl has low ratings.
Yes.
And they're probably going to combine them into all one. You know, the Arrowverse is not going to be like Earth 2, Earth 3, Earth 52.
Right, well, because of Crisis, and I actually, once again told James, I think this is how they're going to, like, kill off certain characters. Well, they're going to kill off characters. Yeah. That's just it.
And making room for new blood.
I think they need to do that, because...
it's getting the swelling. It was like the NWO, man.
What's his name? Echo
Kellam already left.
Kellam left left Arrow. The guy who plays Cisco is rumored to be leaving Flash. And I think they're going to go off a lot of people. I mean, you can combine Arrow and Legends, or Supergirl, and you can combine these shows.
Just remember that Laurel was a part of Arrow.
Yeah.
At one point.
Mm-hmm. Exactly.
Spinning off into Legends, and then where she became the badass character.
Yeah. Dude. Oh, what the way that, and I need to get caught up on my CW show to do, but the way that they handled, like, her and everyone on Legends was perfect. Yeah. That's been great. Those are the two shows I see could be ending or combined. They're not going to get rid of Arrow.
Yeah, and you better watch those CW shows on Netflix while you can, because they're going to be leaving soon, because Warner Brothers is starting yet another, well, their own, but it's another one in the streaming game.
Right, and I don't understand why they don't just put those shows on DC. So, whatever. I have to watch...
And DC is fucking awesome.
It's an amazing app.
Doom Patrol, watch the first 2 episodes.
Really? How was it? I heard it's better than Titans.
You know, and the thing is, my agent submitted me for that show. Oh, boy.
Damn it, dude. I'm sorry.
I don't think it was for, like, a main character or anything like that, but yeah. But it's like, the show is about basically messed up superheroes. Yeah. I mean, or messed up guys coming together for a common goal.
Much like Umbrella Academy.
Yeah. Timothy Dalton, and they, you know, the thing is, IGN had an article about, you know, kind of like, you know, they're kind of like in the similar premises.
But, you know, once again, like Doom Patrol, the X-Men, Umbrella Academy now because it's been out, it's all the same premise. Messed up people coming together, finding a family, and fighting for each other. Yeah. And it's great.
And learning to love one another.
Exactly. And learning to love themselves, which a lot of us need to do. Titans, we're getting Deathstroke's son and Ravager for next season, so that'll be pretty awesome. Let's see here. Amy Smart has been cast in Stargirl. Yeah. So
what's his name? The other Luke Wilson.
Oh, that's right. Luke Wilson will be the robot. Yeah, will be Striped. So that's gonna be awesome.
Got submitted for that one too.
Yeah, did you really?
Remember I told you that night?
Oh, that's right. That's right. Let's see here. I was talking about Twilight. I don't know. I can't read my writing right now. Invincible, the animated series. I was putting together our whiteboard very quickly. Okay. Invincible has gotten an amazing cast now for the show. Stephen Yeun is in it. Mark Hamill's in it. It's like, it's so damn good. Man. Huh?
And the thing is, it's going to be violent.
It's going to be very violent.
It's going to be like the comic.
Yes. Kirkman,
that was one of my favorite series.
Kirkman and Otley do such an amazing job with that run.
You know, any of our eagle-eyed fans who, you know, watched our interviews, we interviewed Ryan Otley. I mean,
it was amazing.
Hell of a guy.
Yeah,
and he's doing some great work on Spider-Man.
Yeah, he is. Picard in his new Star Trek show is not a captain. He is like a diplomat, but he is forever changed because
planet Romulus blew up.
Yeah, the Romulus blew up in Abrams' Star Trek. So they're connecting all that together. And so, because remember in the last movie that he was in, he brokered the peace deal with the Romulans.
That was the movie with Tom Hardy.
Mm-hmm. Yes. And then McAvoy has actually pitched playing Picard as a younger Picard in another Star Trek series.
I love that.
I mean, the fact that McAvoy, like, you know what, screw it. Let me play everything that he's done, but younger.
And the thing is, you got to read the Men's Journal article with him.
Really?
Oh, it's awesome. Okay. I think I got it on my phone, and I got to send it to you.
Yeah, send it to me.
And it's so awesome, dude. I mean, because, like, the thing is, James McAvoy, no ego whatsoever. This guy just loves acting.
Why was I talking about Twilight? What did you say me about Twilight?
The Twilight Zone.
Oh, fuck! I misspelled Twilight. Cause I couldn't. I was like just in a rush. The Twilight Zone trailer. Yes, it looks amazing, and creepy and freaked out, and Jordan Peele's on a fucking tear. Yes. Okay. Atlanta has been delayed. Season 3 has been delayed.
Here's a chance to catch up, though, man.
Well, I already caught up.
Okay.
It was
Donald Glover and then Brian Tyree Henry. He's in Godzilla. You know he's in King of the Monsters.
Yes. Him. Donald Glover. Oh, who was in Sorry to Bother You?
Oh, shit.
Yeah, him, Zazie Beetz. They're all doing like so many other projects.
And I think Zazie is doing a superhero movie.
Well, she's doing
Joker. She's in Joker.
Oh, she's in Joker. That's right. She plays the mom.
I think she's in Zombieland too, right?
No. Who played the night nurse in the Defenders?
Rosario Dawson.
Thank you. She's in Zombieland too. They say that Atlanta season 3 will come out. We will get a third season. It's just they have to find time to film it.
And everybody.
I mean, everyone on the show is blowing up, so it's understandable.
And I tell you what, salary increases will happen.
Oh yeah, will. But we got a trailer for Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. season 6, which has
probably an air finality to it, maybe, huh?
Apparently, they're going to do season 7.
Okay. Good.
So Clark Gregg is back, but he's not Coulson. He's playing someone else. Coulson is dead. He died on Haiti. Oh, Haiti.
Yeah.
Was it Haiti?
Yeah.
No. Tahiti.
Yeah, because remember we talked about the Tahiti trip.
And it ended season 5 with him on Tahiti dying. So when they come back, Mac is leading the team. Clark Gregg is there. Just Coulson's dead. He's someone else. So who is he? We don't know. We'll find out. Cloak and Dagger season 2. We got a trailer. I haven't watched it yet because I haven't finished season 1 yet.
Oh, it is awesome.
I know. I'm like, I got halfway through, and then like shit happens. I always get like halfway through a show, something happens, and I get like knocked off, so I have to jump back on it. Muppets is coming to Disney Plus with Josh Gad.
That's the younger Jack Black.
Yeah, and it's a great mixture. I loved what Jason Segel did with the Muppets movie.
Oh yeah, loved it. And I'm hoping Josh Gad gets to at least get an audition for the Penguin.
Oh, him or Jack Black would actually be really great Penguins.
Him, Jack Black, and maybe even have Danny DeVito as the father.
Oh, that'd be a really nice little.
And it's kind of like a little passing of the torch.
Speaking of which, Gotham has been amazing this season. They literally are literally just throwing everything at the wall. Like, fuck it, here, have this.
Well,
take this.
It's basically villains, man. Like they said, villains, and you got the Batman coming.
Well, you got the Batman coming. Selena Kyle, they've made her Catwoman. Poison Ivy is now just cold and heartless. I like the direction they've taken with Bane. It's completely different from the comic book. But I want to see where
he start as a hero first.
Yeah, he's actually military Black Ops. And he and James Gordon are best friends. Yes. So that'll be interesting. We did get pictures of Pennyworth.
Yeah.
Actually, it's James Bond.
Yeah, it is. I mean, well, he was in MI6.
Yeah, he was in MI6. So that should be amazing. Now, for everyone who's upset, the fact that Punisher and Jessica Jones have been canceled. I mean, we'll still get Jessica Jones season 3. Jeff Loeb has said
they will live on and continue on either Hulu or Disney Plus.
Yeah.
I think that they're going to live on Hulu.
It's going to be Hulu.
Because Disney Plus is not taking any R-rated content.
Nope.
It's just not going to happen.
And Hulu, you can push it just like on Netflix.
Yeah.
And granted, we won't be able to see him until at least 2020. Well, Daredevil can come back in 2020.
Oh, because that's right.
2 years.
I thought it was 2 years from when they get canceled, yeah.
But Daredevil got canceled in 2018.
And so did Luke Cage and Iron Fist.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And they can kind of work around that because the Defenders got canceled in 2017. So we could come back in next year with the Defenders.
Okay, and then wait a minute. Okay, Punisher got canceled, so 2021. But here's the thing, though. By that time, John Barenthal will have aged into the Punisher.
Exactly.
So he can still do it, because he was like 40, 41 when he was doing those stunts. So I think he can do it. Plus, he's sent a stuntman in the hospital.
Exactly. And then Charlie Cox has said that he doesn't want to play anyone else but Daredevil. So...
And you know what? Maybe we'll get a stronger connection to the larger universe.
Which I would love that, but from everything I've read, that will never happen because there is such a great divide between the movies and the TV.
I mean, they're going to reference things that happen. I mean, they'll probably talk about the snap.
Yeah.
And stuff like that.
Because everything happens before the snap in the TV shows. So we'll still get that. But that's going to be something completely different and something completely awesome. And as long as they keep with what they're going to do for season 4 for Daredevil, I'm done. Yeah. I'm good. I'm good.
Because I think that they were going to involve more Bullseye.
Mm-hmm. They're going to make it. They were going to make him Bullseye because they were putting the adamantium in his spine, which they couldn't talk about because the merger hadn't happened yet. Right. But the doctor that was making that was doing the performance, or that was performing,
same doctor who did Wolverine, correct?
It was his son.
Okay.
It was the doctor who did put adamantium in Wolverine. His son was putting the adamantium in Bullseye at the end of Daredevil, which was amazing, and I loved it.
Well, let's hope D'Onofrio, because he's game for more.
Yeah, no.
All the cast of these TV shows really, really, really enjoyed working with one another and playing these characters, and they grew to love these characters.
Yeah.
So the thing is, hey, 2020 can't come soon enough.
Exactly.
But you're not going to get any of these shows until like late 2020.
Oh, I know.
2021. So.
I know. That's all right. We can hold off for another 2 years. In the comics, Strife is coming back. We have the old Cable is dead. Younger Cable has killed him off, which is kind of interesting. We have the return of Cyclops. Yes. Hulk is a demon or a devil.
Yeah, they said they retconned it, saying like his, I guess like the Gamma.
Yeah, was unnatural.
Yeah.
It was like more of like a spiritual type deal.
Yeah, and Wolverine is back, and they detailed. I read online how they brought him back. Persephone.
Yeah, Persephone brought him back.
And then the thing is, she's gonna come to regret that.
Well, yeah, but once again, she messed with his memory, so now he doesn't have all his memories back.
Well, he has them back.
Not all of them. It's kind of blurry.
I think he has most.
He has most. I mean, he knows he's James Howlett. He knows all that stuff.
It's kind of like House of M.
Exactly.
When Scarlet Witch really fucked with him.
Exactly. Heroes in Crisis has been really good. Tom King is just absolutely killing it with his stories, with his books.
Yeah, and in Power Rangers, the White Ranger is coming, but we don't know who is going to be the White Ranger because Lord Drakkon used the powers of both Green Ranger and White Ranger.
Gotcha.
So we really don't know who's going to be it, and Tommy still has the Green Ranger.
Oh, does he?
Powers,
okay.
Yeah. So it's coming out of that Shattered Grid storyline, kind of.
I just need to pick up the trades of Power Rangers.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna do that too, because the thing is, I forgot. I think they closed out my account, so at the Bedrock.
But, did they?
Yeah.
They still have mine going. I just told them to keep it on hold for a little longer.
Yeah, because I told what's his name that I was gonna come, and then I forgot. And shit.
Yeah, that's right. Just go up there. They're cool with that.
Yeah.
Toys R Us is kind of back.
Yeah, they're gonna do like pop-up stores.
Well, the pop-up stores, and I've read that they're trying to figure out a way to bring back the store itself.
Well,
but not doing it in a dumb way.
Well, here's the thing. Okay, first of all, you got to take advantage of online, and that's something that they did not do, and they tried to do, but it was too little, too late.
It was. I mean, when you have Amazon,
yeah,
you have Amazon.
Amazon's the king.
Big Bad Toys. Diamond Entertainment. I mean, you have so many other ways to get your toys now. You have to be smart with it.
Well, and also you got Target getting in on it, Walmart. I mean, so many Target exclusives.
Well, Target has NECA.
Pops. Yeah.
NECA has an exclusive with Target now.
Well, and also think about it. I mean, you got GameStop getting into action figure. Land. I mean, that's where I've been getting most of my pops.
Right. And here's the other thing too is that when I go to Toys R Us, it's like granted it's a few dollars more. But a few dollars more, and at GameStop, if I can get a game for like 20 at Target, at Toys R Us, it's like 60. I'm gonna go to GameStop.
Yeah. So they got to stop price gouging.
Yeah, exactly.
And they've always been expensive. Always been more expensive.
Always been more expensive.
And they were talking about bringing KB Toys back too.
Yeah, I haven't heard anything about that though.
And I think they were supposed to kind of have like an alliance with Toys R Us or something
really?
like that. It was something that I heard, but I know KB was going to start pop-ups too. They were going to start pop-ups and see which cities. They were getting.
I haven't come to Houston yet.
Well, here's the thing, dude. That's where I found a lot of exclusives. Like I found this Freddy and Jason 2-pack.
Yeah. At KB.
Back in 2000, 2001, and I immediately snatched it up.
Good. Yeah.
Yeah, because that was before the movie had come out. Freddy vs. Jason.
Gotcha. Pops, because everyone knows, I have a ton of Pops. He's got into the collection. They're coming out with because Toy Fair came out. Toy Fair came out with a ton of toys for us. Good God, I mean...
Yes, Cheers, The Office,
Jaws,
Sanford and Son,
The Simpsons, Addams Family, Ghostbusters, Men in Black. I mean, shit. Not only, those Pops, I'm gonna get all The Office. Just no ifs, ands, or buts.
And the Ghostbusters too, man.
And the Ghostbusters...
They got the Ghostbusters Firehouse, dude, with Peter Venkman.
I know. I'll be getting that.
Stay Puft and the translucent Walmart exclusive Slimer. So I'm gonna get that.
You've got those. You have like the Marvel Legends that are coming out. They did Alex Ross, Captain America, Alex Ross, Iron Man. We get a Luis. Is it Luis from Iron Man and the Wasp?
I think so.
Michael Pena's character.
Yeah.
We're getting him with Ghost. We're getting a Peggy Carter. I mean, we're getting the Australia X-Men team. Like that Dazzler, the old school Wolverine. Gambit. We're getting Nightcrawler. We're getting all these characters. Like Jesus.
And here's the thing: they would not allow Marvel to have any action figures for Avengers Endgame. They banned them. Because they don't want any spoilers.
Right. Yes. Which we do have. We have seen some spoilers coming out of
the uniforms.
Well, the uniforms and Ronan's suit and stuff like that. I mean, we
saw that in the trailer.
Which we saw that in the trailer. But yeah, they're keeping everything that we've seen.
Keeping it under wraps.
Everything we've seen like in trailers is supposed to be like in the first 30 minutes. They've spoiled nothing, and apparently
it's only the first 10-15 minutes.
Yeah. So I think
sign Kevin Feige till the day he dies.
Right. Well, and I'm pretty sure they're doing the same thing that Hulu is doing with. Is it Hulu or Amazon that's doing Lord of the Rings?
That is Amazon.
That's Amazon. They actually have a fingerprint scan. To read the script, you have to go into a room with a fingerprint.
Well, that's what Christopher Nolan was doing, and so many other people were doing with the photocopied scripts. Like you can't copy it. And I remember Christopher Nolan with Christian Bale, he told Christian Bale, "You got to read the script here. You can't take it anywhere else."
Yeah. So I mean, I love that dedication. And so yeah, Endgame, I cannot wait. Can I come here fast enough? March will be big because we've got Shazam and Captain Marvel. Shazam looks awesome.
And you got two characters who share the same name.
Exactly. And
do you think that they did that on purpose?
Well, Captain Marvel came out. Shazam came out before. Way before Captain Marvel and Marvel Universe came out. And then they started calling him Shazam to try and distance themselves. And I was like, you probably should have kept it. But whatever. I'm a huge fan of Zachary Levi. I rewatched Chuck last month.
He's a great guy. Him and Josh Gomez.
Yeah.
They're hell of a guys. Yvonne Strahovski, no, not really as friendly, but but we won't get into that. But Josh Gomez, his brother, his older brother was on Band of Brothers. Really? And Josh Gomez is a geek. He plays Call of Duty all the time. He's like, yeah, bro, find me online.
Dude, like, okay. Gomez and Levi are huge geeks.
Yeah. He started something at Comic-Con where geeks can go in like a little cafe or a lounge or something like that.
Yep, exactly. And then finally, for PS5, when it finally comes out, will be backwards compatible. The big rumor.
They filed a patent.
They filed a patent for it?
They filed a patent. It's the rumor going around.
Okay.
But the thing is, they're saying that this backwards compatibility is not just for PS4. It'll be PS3, PS2, and PS1.
Which, thank God.
Because that's where to me, that's where PS4, I think, is really lacking. Mm-hmm. And, with PS3, they really lack with their network. And PS4 really got it back up. Yes. Even though there have been some unnecessary outages. Which
since I play by myself, I don't know any of this, so I don't care. So, but I want the backwards capability that I want.
Yeah, I want it too. Because the thing is, you got some PS3 games. I've got some, and everybody else.
I still have PS2 games.
I still do too. I got a little bit.
A few PS1 games somewhere. I know I have them. So that's really, and then Lego released coming out next March, or coming out next month, because March is next month, a 1966 Ford Mustang Lego set, which looks amazing. Comic-Palooza is coming up. They started releasing a few of the guests. We have, comic book-wise, we have Neil Adams, Jerry Conway, we've got John Wesley Shipp coming, which I will get an autograph this time.
And we will try to get an interview.
Yes, we will get an interview. We have from Star Trek. We have Beverly Crusher and Worf.
Gates McFadden and Michael Dorn, who's a native of I believe of Houston.
Really?
Yeah.
So that's the list so far. There's a few voice actors which I haven't looked at, and they said to be on the lookout for more comic book legends coming. So we'll see. With that, I think that's it for this episode. Thank God, because my voice is gone.
We've had a lot to cover.
We'll try and March is a busy month for me, but we'll try and get something done in the next few weeks.
No, of course, especially with Captain Marvel and Shazam coming out, we gotta Got to get you guys our thoughts on those movies.
Exactly. With that being said, that was episode 33. Damn. 33 episodes in the bag. I'm your co-host, Bobby Bearhart, and with me is...
Jason Elliott.
See you in the funny papers.